Today on the channel for the Master Universe Origins Deluxe figure line, we've got Snout Spout.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Masters Universe Origins Deluxe figure unboxing and review. And at the table today we have Snout Spout. But remember, for all your Masters Universe needs and a whole lot more, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. So Snout Spout, one of the all-time great firefighters of Eternia and one of the greatest firefighter toys of Eternia. Of course, G.I. Joe, you had Barbecue, and what was the guy in Transformers? Was it Inferno or Red Alert? I can't remember. What is memory these days? But Snout Spout, a very cool, very iconic one, a firefighting elephant in a lot of ways, which kind of makes sense in some ways as well. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's take a look at the packaging. Deluxe packaging, we know it, we love it. We did unbox Leech on the channel, so check out that one if you missed it. Very similar packaging to that. You got the Deluxe 40th anniversary Deluxe figure. You got a little glamour shot of Snout Spout right there. The back is the familiar iconic packaging of the Masters Universe. And tons of accessories, extra heads, all kinds of stuff with Snout Spout here, so we'll dig into that as well. And on the back of the package, you got that cool artwork at the top. Looks like he's taking on King Hiss. Will we get the Snake Men soon? I hope we do. That's always fun. We can see the Roton down there. Still waiting for that one to ship. And, of course, all the other He-Man, Skeletor, Pighead. We unboxed all those on the channel, so check that one out. Mantenna included, and Leech as well. So we got all that. And then you can use this for real water, it seems. So very interesting going on. Fill with clean water. Don't be using dirty water. Press the button on the back and he will hose down his enemies. So this does have some play features in here for the kids and stuff. So that is pretty cool. It just sucks up the water and you spit it back out. So very 80s toy line-esque is what that is. So that does fit in perfectly right here. Let's see. It says he's known as Eternia's bravest. Snout Spout charges into danger without question. And he's taking on the Snake Men. Does come with a comic book, as we know, and then we got UPC's warnings, all that fun stuff. Without further ado, let's get down to it. Let's be careful, though. Oh, losing stuff. We're losing all kinds of stuff. The old plastic prison out there, and there it is, and we're off to the races. See you later. There it goes. Oh, what do we got? We got the comic book, Night of the Leech. So this is where they team up against Leech and all that stuff and fight him. You got He-Man, Snout Spout. You got all the usual suspects here. Very interesting comic. Definitely check them out. I always love these. Very iconic to the Master Universe toy line throughout the years. The animation always does fit pretty well. Of course, removable parts, the arms, the heads, the waist, and of course the feet. So they always put that in there. See you later. Spider-Man style. See you later. All right, a little plastic prison for Snout Spout. We'll have to cut him in. Of course, he's locked in the plastic prison. But he definitely looks like an elephant for sure. A very elephant looking. Pop him out of the plastic prison. No more rubber bands. It seems they went to all about lassoing them in here with the little twist tie type things. I don't even know what the technical term for these are. Just clamps or whatever. I don't know, but that's what he has now. That's the way they went. And we're out of the package. Up high. See you later. There it goes. And we're off to the races. Clean up some of those. And we're going to look at the accessories first. So he does come with his iconic axe. Of course, any firefighter knows how to wield an axe, as does a lumberjack as well. You got a nice handle here. You got a little clip down here. And then you got the blade up at the top. All one color, just silverish gray. And that's all you get. It is an axe for him. So we do have that. We do got a backpack. We got two different versions of the backpack, it seems. They both just slide in there the same way. So once again, choose your own adventure. Much like Leech, he's in some ways a 2-in-1. This figure also a 2-in-1. Two different heads, two different backpacks. You could truly mix this up if you are so inclined. You get the nice kind of canister here. Clip in the back. You get a little purple around the side to give it some color, and then some nice white up on the dial there to give it some more color. So we do have that. And then you got this one here, and this is the more kid feature. You got the hose. Definitely feels like a hose. Then you got the backpack. You just squeeze it. All red there. Nice soft plastic. And then you get the longer elephant trunk here, and it shoots water out the hose. And you get this. Nice yellow eyes, a little black against the silver. Very, very cool. We'll pop that on here in a second. Let me stick this on here just so he looks somewhat kind of official, but we do have that. So 2 ways to display him. I'll have to figure out which way I prefer. But of course, we know all about the articulation of these figures. Not a ton of articulation, but a heck of a lot more than the olden times. Oh, the olden times of the early 80s. But you get the elbow articulation, you get the shoulder articulation, hands, of course, are removable, waist articulation, the head articulation, knee articulation, ankle articulation, and boot articulation. So enough to be dangerous in the articulation department. Nothing too wild, but just enough. And if you're familiar with the old articulation style, it's light years ahead. And I like that you can do both. It really does look like the best of old worlds with just a little bit more articulation to it. We've got the orange body throughout, black boots, a lot of reuse with this line as we know, and then the vest goes over him. Nice purple gloves and on the forearms that matches in with the back on the tank, so it does have some color continuity throughout. He's got blue trunks on. And then we got more of an elephant look head here. It's got the same nose, but much, much shorter. Big ears, much bigger ears than that one. And then you get a little different eye look to him here. So very, very cool looking snout spout. Let's see how the other one looks on him. See what we think. If I can pull it off, there it is. And we'll slide that on the back, and we'll pop the head. I have a feeling this one might get in the way a little bit. Sometimes you see that with some of these overly gimmick figures. It might make him fall over, who knows, but yeah, I mean, it's very similar head, but you got a longer trunk, you get a little bit more spray, you get a little bit more playing power with this one. So this is the one for the kids, this is the one for the adult collector, is kind of how it breaks out. And who are we fooling? We're all kids at heart. Oof, that neck was a little tight there. Holy cow, very tight. I don't know, I didn't like that. I didn't like that cracking noise, that worried me for a second, but everything seems to be okay. But very cool. You put him in there, put him in a cup of water, spray it out, and entertain your friends for hours, entertain the kids for hours. It should be a very, very good time. Who knows? Maybe I'll even trick Emma with one of these. That's always a fun game. It's how can I trick Emma? We might try that. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stands? We always talk about those stands. They fit perfect. They are the best for the Masters Universe Origin figures that I've come across. Use discount code Kyle, save 10%. Make sure you get the Mattel stands, not the Jazzware stands, as I always say. And then, of course, we do have the Snout Spout from the Masters Universe Classics series. You guys know I'm just a Classics guy. Very, very cool looking figure here. So you can kind of see a little 2 different dimensions of Snout Spout over the years. I definitely prefer the Classics. I just love the Classics. That's what I wanted out of Masters Universe. This feels like what I imagined them when I was playing as a kid. It feels like they were like these, a little tougher, grimier, meaner, bigger, when in all actuality they were more like this. But this is still very cool, still very iconic. Very cool to have in a collection. And the nice thing about these is the price point. They are still relatively cheap. Yes, everything is going up a little bit, but this is still a little bit cheaper. Definitely cheaper than trying to track one of these guys down in this day and age. But a very, very cool one, and one that I think does deserve the deluxe treatment. So I think this made all the sense in the world to me. It'll be interesting to see the next set of deluxe figures. Will we get like King Hiss, possibly? Will we get some of the Snake Men start making their entrance into the Origins line? Hey, I'm here for that all day long. I didn't get a lot of those as a kid, so it'd be nice to get some of those now in 2022, 2023, and possibly beyond. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land about old Snout Spout? You picking them up, you passing, you gonna buy 2, you gonna buy 3 to keep one on card? Let me know in the comments down below, of course. Don't forget to like this video. You made it this far, you might as well. Subscribe to the channel, hit the old notification bell. You guys know we got videos every single day, and a way to see this video and many other videos much earlier is the Patreon. So subscribe to the Patreon. Get all those videos earlier, bonus content, exclusive content. And don't forget about the monthly giveaways over there. And best of all, you get to support the channel. And then you can reach out to me on Twitter at SirPaul64, at Twitter, of course. Then Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. And ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. So for Snout Spout ×2, I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon. I think it's working. Oh, yeah. Well, hey, Emma. I gotta show you this new guy I got. His name's Snout Spout.
Ah!
Gotcha.
Doing a toy.